I hope everyone's doing well today. Well, make no mistake about it, the rapture of the church and the return of Jesus is upon us. I came upon another prophecy that foretold our current state to a T. You don't want to miss this Bible prophecy that has been fulfilled to perfection. The 7th chapter of the book of Ezekiel speaks of a time when God was at his wit's end with his people. He gave Ezekiel the following message that is as true today as it was then. Consider these words, for the land is filled with crimes of blood, and the city is full of violence. I will bring the most wicked of nations to take possessions of their houses. I will put an end to the pride of the mighty. Sanctuaries will be desecrated. Destruction comes. They will seek peace, but there shall be none. Disaster will come upon disaster, and rumor will be upon rumor. The king will mourn. The prince will be clothed with despair, and the hands of the people of the land will tremble. I will deal with them according to their conduct, and by their own standards I will judge them. Then they will know that I am the Lord. Jesus told us that he would return when it becomes as it was in the days of Noah. In Noah's days, man had become so wicked that only Noah's family was able to be spared. And to be sure, our land is full of bloody crimes, not just a few, but everywhere. Mass shootings every day, people going into stores and schools and anywhere people are gathered so that they can maximize their kill. Cities are full of violence. Chicago, Baltimore, St. Louis, and all over the country, people are being beat, robbed, and killed every day for no reason. God said that he would bring the proud and mighty low, and he has indeed. No matter who it is that's in power, they're hated. Congress is sitting on a 14% approval rating. Stories of their failures just fill the airwaves. They're all over the internet, and there is no respect for these people at all. While naysayers may bring up that there's always been things of this nature, we see the houses of God desecrated in ways that have never been seen before. And this is preparing the way for the abomination of desolation, the Antichrist himself. Women are stripping in churches. We're conducting gay marriages in churches. The holy places are by no means sacred anymore. Christ is going to return soon. Destruction is coming. Indeed, it's already here. In the most powerful nation on earth, we're facing the worst of times. We're torn apart from the inside out. And we have inflation, we have all kinds of high prices mounting. People are struggling, and it's getting worse and worse. While many people in the country are seeking peace, there is none to be found. In fact, a new type of civil war is upon us, and it seems that reconciliation between peoples is just impossible in this country. There's not going to be any compromise on either side. We can't possibly compromise with the evil that's on the other side, and each side feels that way. Disaster is upon disaster. It truly is. From COVID to riots, out-of-control inflation, food shortages, and famine projected to come all over the world, never has the stage been set like it is now for Christ to return for his people. Indeed, it is a time when leaders will mourn, and their children will be covered in shame. We see this. People are scared to death about the future. Very few people have faith that there's going to be an economic recovery, that there's going to be a recovery in morality or a spiritual recovery, or that we can even live in peace in this world. The way countries are coming against each other now, war could break out all over the world at any moment. So yeah, the hands of the people are trembling. Even the most developed nations are in serious trouble, facing horrible crises. And for good reason, because the last verse says that God's going to deal with his people. No, he's going to deal with the people according to their conduct. And the conduct of the people of this country has been weighed in the balance and found lacking. Keep in mind that God's people have not been appointed to wrath. In other words, I believe that we are going to be taken out of this world very soon. I believe it because the evidence of it is splattered all over the Bible. And if you're interested in hearing more about that topic, I covered in a lot more detail on my video, Must See, the End is Here, the Rapture is Imminent. So I hope you guys have a great day. I will talk to you in a while.